Hello! I'm doing a new video on controls as per suggestion from Sonyon, because the controls in MOZENTUM are a bit confusing and the tutorial is not that good at this stage. And I'll also show on-screen controls as well so that you can really see what's going on here. Now the first thing I must establish is the least amount of effort that you use, the better, okay? So a lot of the times I'll see people, whenever they go to jump or anything like that, they will use their whole arm and their whole body to make stuff happen. And it's just not conducive to easeful gameplay. What you want to do is you want to plant your wrist on the table and don't move it from the place that you plant it, okay? Just fuck around making the mouse move like this. Whether I'm climbing, whether I'm jumping, it doesn't matter what it is. It just stays in that one spot. Alright, so the first thing we're going to focus on is jumping. Remember to plant that wrist, okay? Don't fucking move it from this position. Now, as you can see from these instructions, instructions explained. Once you hold space or the right analog stick, just stick to keyboard for now. Okay, so you hold space, that arrow appears on the screen, that tiny little arrow you can see. If you hold space and hold a hand up, it becomes a fist. I have not fixed the animation yet, but I shall. Yeah, if you hold both hands while holding space, you'll create two fists. If you swing those two fists up, then let them go. Okay? They become hands, which means that you jump. Wait, wait. I'm confusing myself with my own controls. Okay, so hold space, then hold both hands. Swing them shits up, and let go as you're swinging up, and that's how you jump. Does that make sense? It better, because that's how it fucking works. Now, you can swing one hand up as well. It's just more simple to understand two hands, okay? That's jumping. So you can jump anywhere. You can jump on walls. You can jump at any time, except when you're grabbing, which is what we're going to move on to next. So to grab, you cannot be holding the space bar while you grab, okay? It just won't work. You just won't be able to do it. But if you're not holding the space bar and you aim at an edge with your hand, you will grab it. Grab the thing and then move it down and let go as you're moving down to throw yourself. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to do vaulting like that. Now, if you hold space while you're grabbing, once again, you will let go. Whenever you're holding space, you are in jump mode. You can't do anything except jump. Moving on to Dynos. Dynos, if you don't know what that is, in rock climbing, it is essentially jumping up a wall using your arms or by pulling yourself up explosively. That's what this section is intended to teach you. You pull yourself up and you just literally grab the next edge. You can do it like a ladder or you can do it with two hands. Two hands is more powerful, obviously. Oh yeah. While we're touching on Dynos, I'll talk about free cam, which I actually don't have a tutorial for yet, lol. There's a few features that don't have tutorials but do exist, which I'll go over. While you're grabbing, if you hold control, you can do free cam, which essentially just allows you to look around. If your feet are on the wall, by the way, flex my dynamic feet system, then you will do a dyno. Whereas if your feet are not on a wall, you will do more of a Laches, which we will touch on next. Feet on wall means you will go up more. Feet off wall means you will go out more. Okay, does that make sense? Fucking hope so. Speaking of Laches, we'll touch on that next, and then we'll touch on some wall running. So, alright, Laches. It's a bar swing. That's literally all it is. You would have seen people in Parkour doing this. It's very, very simple in MOZENTUM, or when you're on a bar, you can swing yourself back and forwards using the either the analog stick or WASD. You can also swing to the side, obviously. If you swing forwards and just let go, then you can just do like a regular ass letting go. And you can make it work like that for sure. But if you swing forward and then throw, you can get some fatty yeets. It will automatically swing underneath bars. I've made a pretty decent system for that. Yes, Laches do have a little bit of depth. The more downward speed that you have when you hit the Laches, when you hit the bar, the more you will obviously throw yourself. Any other caveats with Laches? Yes, there is, but it has to do with diving. Yeah, fuck it, I'll touch on it now. Okay, so diving to Laches. Diving is essentially what happens when you hold both hands out while you are aiming downwards in the air. And it allows you to get a bit more distance whilst also increasing the fatness of your yeet. Make sense? That's pretty much how I explained it when I used to teach people parkour. So if you dive and then hit a bar, you will do a fatter lache. That's essentially the gist of what I'm trying to say here. Oh yes, wall running, of course. So the wall running system in MOZENTUM is very dynamic. Essentially, all you have to do is jump at a wall and you will start to wall run up it. Terrible animation example. And it blends between sideways versus upwards wall running. So if you hit a wall directly head on, you will run up it. Whereas if you start to turn down the wall, you will wall run along it. And if you do a blend between the two, you will do a blend between the two, where you go up and a bit sideways. At any point during a wall run, you can wall jump. If you do a forwards wall run, it will propel you more up the wall. And if you do a sideways wall run, you will see that it pushes you more away from it. Yeah, makes sense? Wherever you're aiming determines a lot about your wall jump. Yeah, you should be able to wall run on pretty much anything. But a couple other features that exist that people don't really know that much about, and I also haven't really done a tutorial on. Breathing. Breathing is essentially how you restore your stamina quicker. Once you run out, you can see that it restores it much quicker. If you hold your breath for too long, then you will lose all your breath. If you take 3 breaths consecutively, you will have the most amount of breath. Okay, and what this means is that your stamina will run out the slowest. Okay, particularly when the stamina is at the top is when it will go the slowest. So if you keep it topped up, your stamina can last a much longer time. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, and it goes down the slowest. I think it's also increasing your swinging power, which is something that I wanted to add later, but I guess it's in there now. And there will be breathing techniques in the game like Kundalini breath, Apalpati, I think Apalpati, like different types of breathing techniques, okay? Wim Hof, all that shit. And it will do different stuff to you in the game, give you different advantages or just like trip you out or whatever. There's also sliding, which, let me find a good place to demonstrate to you. So sliding is exactly what it sounds like. It's sliding, okay? You fucking hold control and you can slide down stuff. Still need to work on it. It's not a perfect system. It's a little bit buggy, but it's there. And you can use it to kind of maintain your momentum and also give yourself a little bit of a slide boost. For those of you who would like to know, you can also do a like regular slide instead of just a standing one by pressing control again or pressing the slide button again. So if you press it, let go, then press it again, you will switch into this version of the slide mode, which is on your ass. And obviously your collider will reflect that. And yes, that's pretty much it for sliding for now. Nothing in the game really benefits from you sliding except your MOZENTUM. Okay, if you didn't already know, when you poke Shroomo, he drops his doobie.
Oh, look at what the fucking cat. You fucking serious?
You gotta pick his doobie up, give it back to him.
Fucking thank you.
And then if you poke him again,
You're still fucking poking me. Look, take this.
he'll give you
Take that. Go over there and climb.
the Javelin and the Grapple. These will not be as easily accessible in the demo for much longer, and once the full game releases, they'll be a a mid-game item. So have fun with it while they last. They work pretty much as intended, with a few things that I would like to fix or add to their functionality. So in terms of Javelin, you can throw 3 of them, and yeah, it's like pretty much exactly what you'd expect. You use them to help you climb. You can also stand on them. Oops. Oops. Oh, that one is broken. Yeah, okay, the Javelins are a bit fucked. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. They're a bit fucked. You can stand on them though, just takes a little bit of not having a glitched Javelin. Rebound you off. Yeah, okay, you see. Yeah, that's Javelins. And then you have the Grapple, which is, yeah, exactly what that sounds like too. It allows you to, yeah, fucking grapple. You can pull yourself further and closer away by using the mouse wheel. The Grapple bends around edges, which you can sort of see there. Oh yeah, you can see it there. It bends around edges and it will reflect its current bend point in where you swing around from. It can only hit edges. That's another thing that people don't often understand. Oh, it's going through that edge, love that. Anyway, it can only hit edges. If you don't throw it at an edge, it will just bounce off until it finds something. And then you have to press F to reclaim it. Sometimes it will get stuck on the ground or stuck on something, and you will just have to reclimb it. Yeah, so that's the grapple. Pretty much touches on everything about MOZENTUM's movement system. Wishlist MOZENTUM, play the demo, tell me what you think. I love you. Yeah. Plant.